Last time on Dungeons and Kuroninja, our main characters had an encounter with the 46th Legion on their way to the Konoki Forest. Mayu was able to convince them not to stop them, allowing the party to enter a village. In this village, Ryuga and Mayu met a sage named Selene Tsukino, and some enforcers showed up to attack KN. The party survived against these enforcers barely, including Rei Shiresaka, who was almost taken out of action, but they were able to defeat them. Now, the party continues their quest to find the Miracle Shard. The Konoki Forest is near. Alright, so in this episode, the party has already left the village and are now making their way towards the Konoki Forest. This is a dense forest filled not only with trees, but also a lot of mushrooms. Mayu has a map that should lead to the ruins, but it was found at a random wizard tower, so it's currently unknown if the map is reliable. Let's consult the dice to find out if the map is reliable. The answer is yes, which means that will only take a few scenes to get there. The party follows the map on the path to the ruins that they're looking for, and it's time for our first scene. As the party walks through the forest, they start passing by areas with a lot of tree stumps lying about. Ryuga thinks that they are being followed by Omega Orionis' forces, and someone is cutting down the trees in search of the ancient ruins. The party now knows that their enemies have made their move against them. As they keep walking past the tree stumps, another scene happens. The party comes across someone else in the Konoki Forest, but we have no idea who this person is. So let's roll to find out. Okay, so after rolling a lot of dice, I think I have an idea on what's going on. Basically, the Konoki Forest is notable for its large presence of mushrooms and other fungi. There are some sentient mushroom creatures also present, and one of them, a redcap, just attacked someone with its spores. However, all that did was make that person angrier, and after breaking free of the redcaps, he is trying to fight them off to get his stuff back. Mayu thinks that it would be a good idea to help this guy fight off the redcaps, and Ryuga agrees. Rei and KN also join in on the fight because they think this guy might give a clue on the location of the ruins they're looking for. It's time to roll initiative. Okay, so there are 3 redcaps. Rei will go first, followed by the redcaps, followed by everyone else. Rei decides to take out one of the redcaps with her dark long sword. Rei's sword slashes through the redcap and the mushroom creature collapses face first onto the ground. The other 2 redcaps notice that some other people have joined in. One of them releases its spores onto Rei. The other does the same thing on Ryuga. Rei dodges the spores easily, but Ryuga is not so lucky. The spores deal some damage, but now Ryuga doesn't feel that great. He has been poisoned. KN fires a crossbow bolt at the redcap that poisoned Ryuga. The bolt strikes the redcap in its weak point, taking it down. There is now only 1 redcap left. Ryuga charges at the redcap, ready to take it down, but he's poisoned, so he will have disadvantage on this attack. Unfortunately, Ryuga has rolled a natural 1. He delivers a weak kick to the redcap, who moves out of the way just in time. Mayu's still here, and she swings her claymore, ready to finish off the redcap. Mayu swings her sword, but the redcap dodges the attack with its short stature. Rei is annoyed that the redcap keeps dodging everyone's attacks and decides to finish it off herself. She charges at the redcap and attacks with her dark longsword. The longsword cuts through the redcap, taking it down. All the redcaps have been defeated, and the only one who has taken any damage was Ryuga. Mayu goes up to the guy who was fighting the redcaps and asks if he's alright. The guy says he's fine and thanks them for taking down the redcaps. Let's see what this guy will do. The guy asks if there's anything he can help the party with. Ryuga asks if he knows the location of some ruins hidden somewhere in the Konoki Forest. Does this guy know where to find the ruins? It seems like the guy doesn't know anything about any ruins, but he thinks he has seen some stone structures while passing through. Ryuga thanks the guy for his help, and the party continues on the trail, believing that these stone structures might be part of the ruins. But there's still 1 scene left before our main characters make it to the ruins, so let's see what it is. The party continues following the trail, but right in front of them is a wall built from logs. Presumably this wall was made from the trees that got cut down, which the party saw earlier. The party decides to go around the wall, but in order to find another route, they have to do a challenge. The Konoki Forest is very dense, so all the party members must make an awareness check to see if there's another path. The difficulty class for this awareness check is 18. Unfortunately, nobody sees another path that hasn't been blocked, so I've decided to have something happen so that something else can help our party get through the blockade. Alright, it looks like there's going to be an event that will allow the party to advance, but the question is, what kind of event is it? Just as all hope is lost, a patrol squad squad of forest rangers emerge. They are patrolling the Konoki Forest in case of lost adventurers. The leader is an elven woman named Vera. She has long flowing silver hair neatly tied in a braid, and she wears the green forest ranger uniform. Ryuga approaches Vera and tells her that his party is looking for a path to some ancient ruins, so they can find an artifact that can stop Omega Orianus, and she agrees to show them a secret passage. After leading them to the secret passage, Vera and her team of forest rangers leave, but not before warning Ryuga that there is an evil aura coming from the ruins and the party needs to be careful. The party is about to head into the ruins, but will this scene happen as expected? Well, as the party is about to enter the ruins, something happens. Remember what happened at the end of last episode? The party had defeated Metis, a very strong enforcer, in an interdimensional crime syndicate that KN has become the target of, and their fight was being observed by the underboss. But now, the underboss has arrived to confront them. KN recognizes the underboss. She is a succubus named Liliana Nightshade. However, Liliana hasn't come to fight KN. She's here to fight the whole party, to avenge the death of Metis on behalf of the leader of the interdimensional crime syndicate, Dungeons Kuroninja. She takes out a business card and puts on a transformation device around her waist, similar to the one that Metis used. She then puts the card inside the transformation device and says, Henshin! Liliana transforms into a black and gold armored warrior with purple accents. It looks like this part of the adventure has ended at a cliffhanger. We have no idea what awaits the adventurers after this. Dungeons Kuroninja's underboss seems like a very formidable opponent for the party. Will the main characters have to fight her, and will they be able to enter the ruins and find the miracle shard? We shall find out in the next episode of Dungeons and Kuroninja.